Your amazing conversation just coming just for you. A very good evening from wherever you are watching us from. This is Awiloyo and the program here is Untold Truth. Kama kawaida, we have amazing conversation. And remember that the power of amazing conversation makes your tomorrow better. So today tumetembea tena kama kawaida, the last episode tulidu na MC Tricky nilikuwa about CAF. Na today we have the CEO. Let's go about it and then see atuambie alianza aje CAF na anafikiria vision ya CAF itakuwa aje in future. Yeah. Hello,
how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm Awiloyo.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice to meet you again today.
Thank you.
Yeah. So maybe mnezambia viewers kwanza unaitwa nani tukianza?
Mimi naitwa Dominic Muasya, ambaye ni mwanzilishi na pia country director wa Kenya Education Fund. Kenya Education Fund ni shirika ambayo inasaidia wanafunzi ambao hawajiwezi kwenda shule, especially chuo cha upili. So tunawapatia scholarship kuanzia form 1 na tunaenda na wao tukiwalipia fees, kuwanunulia vitabu, uniform na kuwapatia support nyingine yoyote ambao wanahitaji ndio waweze kusucceed wakati wako shule mpaka wamalize form 4. So pamoja na kuwalipia maneno ya shule, fees na vitabu, pia tunawaingiza kwa program ya mentorship, tunawaingiza kwa program ya life skills na pia career readiness. Ndio waweze kumake decisions ambazo zinawafaa kwa maisha yao na waweze kuendelea zaidi. Na kwa sababu ya hizi supportive programs ama auxiliary programs, tunaona wanafunzi wetu wanafanya vizuri zaidi ukilinganisha na wanafunzi wengine Kenya yote, especially kwa national examinations.
Okay, you know, always we talk about, when we talk about starting our organization, maybe you might start a company, maybe dealing with I'd say maybe a maze, something like that. And then you decided to venture in education. Why that?
The story about how we started is very interesting because we never had a conversation about starting an organization. It was about me and my friend who decided to help a student who was our neighbor, who was my neighbor actually. And my friend had $100. At the time it was 7,000 shillings. Yenye hakujua angeifanyia nini. So I suggested that maybe we can pay for a kid for, to go to school with that money. But then we needed to raise enough for us to be able to pay for the whole year. So one student led to another. So first it was this one little girl. And then the next it was her 3 brothers and then the other neighbors. And by the time we even thought about registering as an organization, we had 150 students that we were supporting. And I had another full-time job. I was working as a government official at the time. So in 2007, when we had 150 students, that's when I decided to step down from the government to run the organization full-time. So it grew organically. It was not like a meeting and to decide whether to start an organization or what to call it or what to do. We were just supporting our neighbor. And then it grew to now what is Kenya Education Fund. 15 years down the line, we've been able to support 3,732 students who have gone through the program, graduated. They have joined meaningful employment. Most of them are supporting themselves, they are supporting their families, they are doing great things in the community. And actually some of them have come back as alumni to support students within the organization as well. And for us this is a big achievement. So the mission of the KEF is to break the cycle of poverty through education. My vision is one day to see every Kenyan being self-reliant through education.
So when you started KF, did you have a mind or maybe one time to be a bigger organization?
At the time of the beginning, we did not foresee this becoming a national organization. It was a very localized initiative that we were doing. Like I mentioned, it was just our neighbor and the other neighbors in that locality, in a small town called Loitoktok, near Mount Kilimanjaro. So the idea of this growing into a big organization was not there. But then as you continue doing good things, you also attract kind of good attention. And then at the same time, people realize that you are supporting kids to go to school. Then you start receiving a lot of applications from all over the country. And that's how we became national.
The reality on the ground in Kenya is that there's there's a lack of unemployment in the country. That's the reality right now. And when you are dealing with education, maybe what do you have in mind? Maybe after these kids go through education, university level, and then come back, do you still help in that level? Maybe to help one person to get unemployment.
One thing we do is, while they're still with us, we teach them on how to network, on how to identify opportunities, on how to prepare themselves for the job market. Part of the preparation includes how they can write CVs, how they can write applications, how they can write cover letters, how they can interview, how they can market themselves, how they can make a good impression, and also the power of networking, the power that comes with volunteerism. If maybe it's, let's say they're in universities, do they go and volunteer? Where are they interning? Where are they making themselves known? So by the time they finish, they have potential employers that they have already known, they have volunteered with, they have interacted with, and they are well prepared to be able to market themselves in that regard. Now, we also tell them that it's not everyone who will go to meaningful or mainstream employment. If you go to school, get skills. Find out what you can do with those skills. Look for problems or gaps in the community or where you are, and provide solutions. The main idea at the end of the day is for you to be able to pay your bills, is for you to be able to put bread on the table. It doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as it's decent, it's legal, it's paying well.
So you as the CEO of KF, are you open for any person who want maybe to volunteer, bring money, invest in the students?
Yes. You may be surprised that most of the money that we have comes from individuals, actually. So people like you, people like me, who donate X amount of money, or who commit to support a child. And we get enough numbers, enough people who are able to do that. We pull that money together, and with that we're able to take kids to school. So yes, we are open for anyone who has whatever amount of money they can give to the Kenya Education Fund. It will go a long way in ensuring that a deserving student goes to school and they stay in school. We are also open to volunteers who can donate time, who can donate experience, who can donate expertise. Because when we are mentoring these students or we are guiding them on career readiness, we need practitioners from the field who have certain experiences to come and share, so that they paint it and they break it to the basics, to remove the theory, so that they can share with the students what has worked for them, what has not worked for them, what decisions they had to make at different levels, and how their day looks like. As a farmer, as an engineer, as a swimming instructor, whoever it is, we are open for that kind of partnership.
Yeah, sure. Someone may ask that maybe you people are just based in Nairobi. Do you take everybody in Kenya, or you're just taking certain people from a certain place?
Our organization is actually national. National, I mean that we support everybody, anyone who qualifies from any corner of the country. We are currently working with 130 high schools that are distributed from across the country. The workshop that we are having here right now at African Nazarene University, we have 118 students. They come from all over the country. So while our office is near Nairobi, it's actually not in Nairobi, we are in Thika. While our office is in Nairobi, our beneficiaries come from all over the country. So we support everyone who qualifies, who deserves. We check their backgrounds. As long as they meet the criteria of interest, they will get our scholarships.
Talking of qualification, what do you people look into so much? Then you say that this person is qualified to be one of us.
The main criteria is the level of financial need.
Yeah.
So we have to ascertain
Yeah.
that this boy or this girl will not be able to go to high school
Yeah.
unless they get financial support.
Yeah.
So that is number one.
Yeah.
Number two, of course, this being an education NGO,
Yeah.
they have to have the academic potential.
Yeah.
Academic potential for us we gauge by the KCPE score,
Yeah.
which is at 320 cutoff point.
Yeah.
At 320,
Yeah.
we are the most inclusive organization in this space.
Yeah.
We don't look for the top scorers, not that we'll discriminate against that,
Yeah.
but we also include those who have low scores.
Yeah.
And one thing I also need to mention is that we shortlist our applicants
Yeah.
before they even sit for KCPE,
Yeah.
so that we are not pressured
Yeah.
by their impressive KCPE marks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now, those who get 320 and above
Yeah.
will go to the final stage of the application process,
Yeah.
which is the interview process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, how do you see how vision yako na KF? When do you see KF that itafika happy in future?
My personal view may be different from the conventional view that that you may have found. One, I wish to work myself out of employment.
Yeah.
The only reason why KEF exists, it's because a lot of Kenyans are poor.
Yeah.
So I would wish for more Kenyans to be less poor,
Yeah.
so that kids are able to go to school without interventions like mine.
Yeah.
Second, I wish the government could make education more accessible, more affordable, so that more people can go to school.
Yeah.
Everybody in Kenya deserves to go to school.
Yeah.
And once that is done, I am happy to retire, and my colleagues are also happy to retire, to go and to do other things.
Yeah.
If that doesn't happen, then we envision a situation where KEF continues to grow, where KEF continues to support more students, depending on how much resources we are able to get. Yeah.
Okay, the last question. Do you follow your student? You know when they are under you, it's like you are their father.
Yes.
Do you follow them maybe in university level? Maybe after they have done with the school, do you follow them and look, nani alienda wapi? Something like that.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And the simple answer is yes.
Yeah.
Once they finish high school, we bring them together for 1 week where we discuss about their transitioning.
Yeah.
During that 1 week, they join the KEF Alumni Association.
Yeah.
Now, it is within the KEF Alumni Association that we continue interacting, that we continue engaging, that we continue networking. When we hear of opportunities that they can qualify for, we link them. And also amongst themselves, they continue networking. We have followed them for quite a long time now. When they transition into employment, we also know. We do have an alumni who sits on our board of the Kenya Education Fund. That is an indication of the kind of impact KEF has had over time. And I can tell you that the 3,732 that have gone through the program, most of them, we know where they are and what they are doing.
Amazing, and you are doing a good job, amazing job to change the society. Maybe that narrative that maybe education nowadays doesn't help, but you are proving to us that in future we're gonna take Kenya to another level. One word to maybe parents there and students at all as we wind up.
What I would say to parents and also students is that, one, there are a lot of opportunities that are available for all of us at different times, at different forms, in different forms. But those opportunities will not come looking for you. You have to be aggressive, you have to take initiatives to go and hunt for those opportunities. And there are many. If you don't get KEF, there are definitely another organization that is able to support you. That is one. Number two, once you get that opportunity, make use of it. It is a lot of investment for anyone to get a scholarship and waste it. We have cases where people get opportunities, they waste them. We've had cases where people don't exploit their full potential, yet they are being supported fully. So hunt for the opportunity. Once you get that opportunity, make use of it and don't waste it, because you got it simply because there is someone else who did not get.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, it has been an amazing interview with the CEO of KEF, and these guys are doing amazing job. Just reach there, if you want to donate something, just bring on the board. Let's talk. And let's take Kenya to another level. Ama namna gani? See you next. Remember that our norm is our normal, and the power of amazing conversation makes your tomorrow better. See you next video.